Ooh.
Ooh, there we go. Hello, world of the internet. Thank you for tuning into Silent Podcast's first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. We're so excited to be here. My name is Robin from HR, but right now I'm giving you more Chuck from Custodial Services.
Yes, hello, and I'm Elise Navy Dad, and I am here to drag all these Australian girls. And I thought to do that, I need to show you my qualifications. So I am here, I am queer, and I knows, just like every good koala.
This is ridiculous, and I love it.
This is literally, I did this on like Instagram a few like weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, and I was like, wait. I want to
you were like, this is the prime time. This is the moment.
Like, that's the moment. That's the moment. Because remember when all those koalas were on fire, like at the beginning of 2020?
Wait, were they on fire? Yes.
Well, Australia was on fire.
Yes. Yes.
We literally did a fundraiser for it, like at the beginning of 2020.
Okay, I didn't know if you meant specifically there's like an image somewhere of like a burning koala. And I was like, oh.
Well, yes. Here's a fun fact. Not fun, kind of dramatic, but did you know like the koalas, because they eat so much eucalyptus, when they were catching on fire, they literally just explode when they get to, like, they just would explode.
That's wild.
So...
Like, you're just running from a
like,
fire.
And see what happens. Maybe I'll explode.
That's too wild. Too wild. So this was the first episode.
Yes, this was the premiere. This was the series premiere of Drag Race Down Under.
The series premiere of Drag Race Down Under.
They won. They're going to win a something and $30,000.
Yeah, it's the prize package is from Makeup Revolution.
Maybe
I think,
but I did do the math because I was watching it again, yesterday with my friend, and I was like, $30,000 is such a weird number.
Yeah.
But it turns out the exchange rate or whatever it is like 0.77. So I think it's a $50,000 American prize.
Okay.
And it goes down, and same with the like. Every episode they're going to get $5,000, but it's Australian $3,000. I think.
Okay. That doesn't make sense because $30,000 is random.
Yes, I was also very stoned at the time, which is legal in New York, so don't come for me.
All the time.
So who knows if that math is correct, but I'm going to act like it is.
I think it sounds correct. My friends who studied abroad in Australia said it's really expensive over there, so I would assume it's correct.
Yep. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, $50,000 only gets you $30,000 there. Oh no,
I wouldn't be able to afford to live.
Yeah. I live in New York, so like, I guess maybe I could. I don't know.
Yeah, you could try.
Here's the thing. I always think that everything out in Australia, like every animal, is out there to kill you.
Yeah,
in Australia. That's all I know. But also, this first girl that walked in the workroom, I think she's gonna kill me too. Simone, she's gonna kill me with her Instagram, with her looks. This bitch. Looks amazing.
I love Art Simone. And I also, the only thing that I wish she wore an outfit that we haven't seen a bunch of, because I feel like that outfit has been like on the WoW show and it's been like all over Instagram. She's worn it to DragCon a bunch. So like, I feel like if she wore something different on her way in, but you can't not love Art Simone. It's just so good. Like,
yeah, it's gorgeous. I don't really know her that well, so I didn't know it was a reused look. But I also get it in the way that like people know me in this. So yes. I also thought, like, I had heard, like, back in the rumors of like Drag Race Down Under, she was gonna like host it. So I was shocked to find out
the big thing
is on the cast.
Yeah, I was very shocked that she was competing rather than hosting it, because to me, she feels like someone who should be hosting the show.
True. But then I also found out, like, she said she's like what 28.
Yeah,
I would have been so pissed. Like, I turned 30 in less than a month. I would have been so mad if a little 28-year-old. Like, I don't care how good a drag you are. I'm like, no. I want a 65-year-old geriatric drag queen judging me.
I want the actual Priscilla Queen of the Desert to be up there judging.
Yes, I do. But yeah, next up was Maxie Shield, and I fell in love with her on this.
Wait, really?
I did.
Oh.
As you can tell, I don't care about good drag. I just like drag with jazz hands. I love that shit. And I feel like she gave me that. She gave me nice, like, I know what I'm going to get from her. If I go to one of her shows, I know exactly what I'm going to see, and I'm still going to pay the cover. For me personally. But I like her.
I just didn't like it. I was like, I feel like I've seen this before. I also, if you are going to wear a breastplate and then have this little bit of your body exposed, can they match a little better? Like this little bit of her, like, pale, like, I don't know. It just could have matched better for me. I wasn't that big of a fan. I do
agree. There was definitely notes. I could see where the quality of it was, but I don't know. Maybe I liked her. I don't know about her. I liked her a lot.
Yeah, her personality was good. I just think the drag was questionable.
Yeah, speaking of questionable drag, next up was Jojo Zaho. And I'm a queen. I love a nice little see-through moment, nice little plastic. What was going on with that makeup?
The makeup was a choice. The makeup was a big choice.
Like I saw what she was going for, the nice little like pop art with like the white accents. But I guess the execution wasn't really there.
It didn't translate into the rest of the outfit for me. I think it felt like 3 different looks. Like the plastic skirt felt like one look, the yellow bow felt like a different look, and then the waist up and the neck up felt like 2 different things as well. It just felt too all over the place.
Yeah, and I wish her personality just had a little more of a pop to it. Like she was. Yeah. I wanted her to chug a Red Bull and then come in.
Very cute boy. I saw the boy. Very cute out of drag. I was like, very cute out of drag.
Mm-hmm. He was so okay. I take back everything I said about Maxi and JoJo's outfits because Electroshock walked in. I mean, maybe the outfit was fine. It was fully stoned. It was a rhinestone leotard, but like that makeup, girl. Like I look like this right now, and I'm still prettier.
I know. My makeup's not great, but I looked at that and I was just like, "There's just all the elements are just wrong. They're working against one another to not make good things happen."
Yeah, because then she took it all off and was like so cute. I'm like, no, this face, do that face.
Do that.
Their face. Where did it? No.
And I think at first I was like, the lashes might be too big for her face. And then I just was like, no, but if she painted bigger, the lashes, I had more questions than answers.
Yeah.
And burn the wig. Burn the wig.
Burn it. Burn it.
I'm just gonna say it. Like burn.
Anytime I see a queen on the show, I was like, and I think in my brain, oh, I could be on Drag Race.
Yeah.
You could get on. I don't think that's a compliment to that queen.
No. No, when I think like, oh, this makes me confident to try out for Drag Race, I'm like, yeah, I consider that insulting to that person.
Yeah, like that's not a compliment.
Yeah, no. No.
And up after Electroshock was everyone's problematic fave, apparently. Scarlett Adams. I mean fave sarcastically, if I'm being very honest. So.
Yeah. She just looked like Aquaria.
I think she looked like a tiny Vivian. A tiny the Vivian is who I was getting. With at least the slick back hair and the red.
Yeah. For me, I don't know. The second she came in, I was like, Mama, that's just Aquaria. The star earrings, like the makeup, like the like it just was very like I was like, that's Aquaria. And I hate doing that because I hate when people compare like people to people who have been on the show before. But
she wasn't doing anything original.
No.
At all. Anywhere.
No, all the elements seemed like borrowed.
Yeah, it seemed like I know what she does and she stands there and looks pretty.
Yeah. Very that.
Good for you. I have to try. I have to sing for myself, so good for her. She can just stand there.
Yeah, I gotta do things. I gotta make a joke.
Also, I cannot take anyone seriously in a pilgrim hat. I'm sorry if anyone is a pilgrim hat gay out there. I can't take you seriously. You're in a pilgrim hat. Like, girl, get at least like at least stone it or something. Like, make it rhinestone. Like,
yeah, do something fun with it. Don't just like
fun. Yeah.
I would have liked some fringe on it. I would have.
Oh my god! Yes, a little fringe. Yeah, anyone in a pilgrim hat, if they got no fringe on it, I don't want to see you.
Yeah, over it.
Dr. Scarlett. This might be, I think, my favorite like queen on the season is Coco Jumbo. That mug.
She's beautiful. She's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wrote down crown it. When I was watching it, I was like, I'm done. Like, she's beautiful from head to toe.
Yes.
And the face is perfect.
Body was right, face was right, fun little sparkly outfit. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too little. She walked in, you know who she was. Sure reminds me a lot of I don't know, do you know Jasmine Rice LaBeija?
Yes. Yes.
But like I love Jasmine Rice, but I mean a likable version of Jasmine Rice LaBeija.
There was such like a loving like I wrote this down in the notes. I was like, you could tell the energy in the room flipped because before that it felt very like low personality wise. And the second Coco walked in, it was a light. Like there was an air, there's a star quality that is so undeniable. Yeah, I agree. She's my favorite.
The fact that she said like, sorry, I lied, Sydney, or something like that. Like I thought that was so funny because it's rare queens actually anymore lie that they're actually going to be on. Like they'll just like, oh, I'm going away.
Oh, I'm going on a trip.
Like,
here I go.
Oops, I lied, bitch.
Ooh, I loved it. I think she's phenomenal. And I can't wait to see like more of her.
Yeah, I think we'll get into next week at the end, but like I think next week's gonna separate the ladies from the
yeah.
But then after Coco Jumbo was Kita Mean.
How did you feel about Kita Mean?
I loved the outfit. I like anything. It was I don't think it was fashion, but I think it was just tacky enough. It was drag. It was a lot of fun. I like her acting that she didn't know her friend was going to be walking in 2 minutes later. So I think that was fun.
I think she like walked in and her outfit was quintessential like Australian drag queen. Like when I think of like what someone I expect like an Australian drag queen to look like, I kind of see like the foam wig, a bright like big like shaped outfit, bright colors, like I liked her personality.
Yeah, I think she's fun. I'm intrigued to see where she goes from here. I'm somewhat indifferent, but on the positive side of indifferent.
Yeah, it's like you want to. I want to like her.
Yeah,
I will, but I'm not like jumping for joy yet.
Yeah. I was jumping for joy though when etc. walked in that fully stoned little roach look. I loved it. I thought it was camp. It was glamour, and I really liked it.
I also think she's quirky enough where when it was falling down, it was just fun.
Yeah,
she gave me drag is fun vibes, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah,
like I'm gorgeous and fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was also well put together in fashion and clean. What does that word say? Clean, talent, clean, runway, clean.
It just looks so good. It just looks so good.
Then Kita Mean's good old partner came in right after Anita Wiglet.
I think she's so annoying. She's so fucking annoying. I can't stand her.
Oh no. I think I can't stand her right now. I'm not going to say I'm not going to be able to stand her at the end of the season because sometimes those kind of people grow on me.
I don't trust it. I don't think it'll grow on me.
Sometimes she'll grow on me. Let's see how long she sticks around. It took me until I was literally writing out the outline today to figure out her name is a pun on I need to wiggle it. I thought it was I need a tiny wig.
That's what I thought.
Wiglet, like a tiny wig.
Yeah, like a.
And then I looked at the spelling, and it's WIGL''IT. So I was like, oh, it's probably I need a wiglet, like wiggle it.
I need a wiggle it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That pun feels like a reach to me. This pun feels like a reach.
Wig, like WIG''LIT, right? Like a wiglet.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, she said it once with her like fun New Zealand accent. Like, oh, my name is. I can't do it, so I'm just. I don't even know how to do the accent.
She did like make a reference to "I need a wiggle it," but I like the pun is a reach.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, yeah, as someone who has a very reaching pun name. I
think someone says it later, but when they're it comes up when they're de-dragging about. I think it was Coco Jumbo calls her the Pee Wee Herman out of drag. Yes. And that was like, to me, it all of a sudden it all came together and it made sense. Like that is it. Like that's what it is.
Yes, that's the moment. She is the Pee Wee Herman of drag.
Oh, 100%.
I think I still stand by it. I think later she could win me over. We'll see how it goes.
I do think it's funny how like a side moment when they were coming in, after Anita walked in and Art immediately was like, I'm going to be shady. I was like, ooh, I love that. Because like Art knows how to make television.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that.
That's my favorite kind of drag race queen is one that knows they are there to make a TV show.
Exactly.
And put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then next is your personal favorite queen in Australia.
Right. Number one, obviously. Number one fave.
You totally didn't tell a very terrible story about her.
Never. I would never do such a thing.
You would never throw her under the bus.
Never.
Oh my God. So lovely promo. Go back and watch our Drag Race season 13 recap.
Season 13 recap where we talk about all things.
I'm sure you'll retell it sometime over the season.
Yeah, sometime later in the future. But so next up is Finance. I didn't get her opening line.
I think she's like, I can't find the mark at all. Because I know you're supposed to walk in, stay on the X.
No, but then she had another line after that. She had like a standing there line. Because I thought the opening moment where she couldn't find the mark was kind of funny. And I thought that's what she was just going to do. And I was like, that's good. But then she like stood there and said something, which I've already forgotten in my stoned brain. And I just can't like, it just wasn't likable or memorable. I don't know. She just, I liked the outfit though. I will give her that.
Yeah, she looked really pretty. She reminds me of just too many queens that I don't like on a personal level.
Yeah.
So like I'm worried to see where we're gonna go from here. But you know what? The world's probably Australia and America is gonna probably eat her up because they always do.
They always do. My thing is it felt like they rushed her part. Like she came in and then immediately it was like, RuPaul's here. I was like, oh. Yeah. They really said no screen time, bitch.
They say you done. So we found out about you before the season. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Great. So yeah, that was all the entrances. RuPaul comes in, is like, hi.
Fred from Scooby-Doo. RuPaul straight up looked like Fred from Scooby-Doo in that blue jacket and the orange ascot. I literally was dying. I was like, why are you dressed like that?
I loved it, but I hated it. It made me feel a lot of emotion.
I don't know.
I still don't know if I like it or not, but I feel a lot about it.
It was indigestion, honestly. That's what it was.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting older. Every year I turn, the more acid reflux pops up. So maybe it was that. I had a lot of Thai food. Who knows?
My gosh.
But yeah, the mini challenge was, I believe it was, they're filming for Thar.
Yeah.
It was called. With Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Yes.
He's so hot.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. I'm so attracted to this man.
I have no idea who he is. I don't know where he came from, but I want to know now.
He was in, I don't know if he was in Thor and directed Thor, but maybe both. He was in Jojo Rabbit, apparently.
Oh.
Where he played like a gay Hitler. So fun. And then I know him from, what's the show called? Like What We Do in the Shadows? It's like a funny vampire show.
Oh, I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, apparently he's in that. But yeah, but either way, he's fucking hot.
Oh, he's so hot. I was like, he can direct me every which way he wants to. Like, even in this pre-recorded cheesy ass segment, he can do whatever he wants to be.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the challenge was reading lines with a lip. Loved it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
I love that in American Drag Race, they're like, okay, show us your 2 literal best looks on this runway for a mini challenge right when you get here. And Australia, it's like, do a lisp.
My favorite thing was it wasn't like a photo shoot. It wasn't a fashion show. It was actually about showing your personality, which I think is what you need in a first type of mini challenge. We want to know who they are.
Yeah, it's a great equalizer. Where like it doesn't matter what you came in with, show us your talent, show us your personality. And if you go into Drag Race, an acting challenge has nothing to do with acting. It has nothing to do with acting. You have to be loud. It's louder, faster, funnier.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't matter. And also, literally at the end of the day, overact it because RuPaul's going to over laugh at you. It's all for a camera. It's a television show.
Yeah. At least give energy. At least do something. But I don't think anyone actually did bad.
I don't either. I think everyone kind of overall did pretty well.
Which I think is going to be really exciting to see, like any acting challenges coming down the line. Because I feel like they might be pretty good. I feel like they could be fun.
I agree. And I think people were worried about the Australian like sense of humor not getting across, but I definitely think it is reading more than people thought it would. I do think JoJo's talking heads are really funny. Like the one-liners that JoJo has throughout the episode are really good.
I want to colonize their colons.
Yes, that sent me. I was like, this is so like
good. But also, which one do you like? Do you want the bald one or the one with hair? I'll take either. The pit crew.
Oh, the one.
I'll take either because they're fucking.
They were beautiful, and I knew that going into it. That's what I was ready for. I was like, the pit crew's gonna look so good.
I was not disappointed.
No.
At all.
Not at all. And I don't think any of the contestants were either.
Yeah, no, everyone's kind of. Oh yeah. They saw that and they're like, "Hello."
Yeah, they were like, "Okay, we can do this acting challenge. Let me just fall on top of your dick."
Like, oh yeah, I'm acting like I'm blind. I have to see everything.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I need to feel. I need tactile responses.
Yeah.
And were there any standouts to you? Like who? Like,
I mean, I think Elektra deserved to win that mini challenge. I will say that. But I liked Art Simone. I thought she was really funny. I just find Elektra Shock's personality also kind of annoying, and so that's like, great, like pretty to look at out of drag, but not my like personality wise is just rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know why. Like deserve to win the challenge, but rubbing me the wrong way.
Yeah, for me, anytime a queen isn't totally confident in themselves on Drag Race, I'm like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Give me the spot. I'll walk on right now. I don't know shit about Australia, but I will look out for spiders and I will turn it out. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So give me a slot. But I'm sure also, producers, talking heads, whatever. But come on, at least be like, I'm a win. I might not have great drag, but I'm here to win or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. At least give us something that says that you're going to stick around for at least a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I think she has at least one more lip sync win in her with what we saw. So I could see her sticking around a little bit.
I see that.
Yeah. So Elektra Shock wins the mini challenge. She gets the lead role in Thar. Can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to see it. I hope it releases in America. Wait, who was your standout? Who was your fave from the mini?
I thought Elektra Shock was good. I feel like Keita was actually pretty funny.
Yes.
I remember her like actual acting with the lisp, and she hit the jokes at the right points. Like she hit the written jokes. Because I remember Art Simone kind of missed one like right at the beginning.
Yes.
There was some TH joke that like was like 30th or something like that.
Yeah, she didn't follow through as fully with that one.
Yeah. But
was there anyone that you thought bombed?
I don't think so. I actually thought everyone did good. Or like serviceable.
Yeah, it was all like no one failed. I wouldn't say anyone really knocked it out of the park either.
Yeah, no one made me laugh, but I guess
hopefully they do eventually.
I would love that. I really would. Except for when Jojo Zaho said, I would like to colonize their colons. That made me scream.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
That got me.
Again, with the acting challenge, it feels like they rushed Karen's part. It does feel like they're skipping over her in certain aspects throughout the episode, which surprises me when we get to the end of the episode. But like it seems very much like they're cutting a lot of it out. And I'm wondering if that is because of fan reaction to her past, to her racist tendencies of life, like with the Gollywog dolls. I'm wondering if that's affecting how they've edited the show.
Yeah,
because they're not giving her a lot of screen time.
No, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's just us, like, or it could be like, because I always look into the edit as like a Survivor fan now. Or like any reality TV fan, you're like you're like looking like, okay, who's gonna do what? They got 3 interviews, they got 2, which means they're gonna stay for longer, but they're probably gonna go home this time. And so maybe Karen doesn't make it all the way. So maybe they don't need her to look too pretty and good. I mean, if you remember, Mandela just won the first challenge on Drag Race UK Series 2 and went home 3rd. So it's still within logic. So
yeah, it's still within logic. It was fun to notice that because it felt very like And I don't think I noticed it the first time I watched it because I watched the episode twice, so I can like really know what I'm talking about. And I noticed it the second time I watched it where I was kind of like, this is kind of rushed. Like, and I remember watching it with my friends over the weekend, and one of them said something about like, I feel like I don't know who she is. And on the second time around, it made sense because I was like, yeah, there's really none of like.
Yeah. Or maybe they just know that everyone kind of knows who she is already, so they didn't need.
They're like, oh, we don't need to. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm sure there's a conspiracy theory there somewhere, and Kels will tell us it next Wednesday.
Oh, perfect. Yes. And then after the mini challenge is the section I like to call the trauma section.
The trauma section.
Where you get out of drag, then get back into drag. It seemed like it was all the same day.
It does. Okay, so I remember I read this online somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they didn't film. They filmed in a very short amount of time, I believe. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that it would be the same day.
Yeah.
Which sounds like hell for your skin. Yeah, I've done it. Don't get me wrong. I have done it, but like hell for your skin.
I find it weird all of them got out of drag to get back into drag.
Yes.
Which I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, some of them have probably been in it since like 6 a.m.
Yeah. Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
They're the ones that are gonna make that Australian money. So
but yeah, I wrote down a couple things. So we have the whole Kita and Anita storyline in the trauma section where they're saying like they own a bar together, they run it, they are I guess like a performance duo as well. Yes. Anita, they said, Kita and Anita, who would go home if you lip sync against each other? And Anita was like, oh, well, it depends on the song. And then Kita was like, Anita.
That's how you have to be. Like you were saying, you want a confident queen on the show. Like, I never root for I don't want to root for the person who's just trying to play with their best friend. Like, I'm going to root for the person who's going to cut their best friend. Like,
exactly.
That's what I want. I want the drama. I'm watching a television show.
Yes. Now, the $1 million question. Okay, like the $30,000 question.
Mm-hmm.
What song are they going to lip sync to later on the season? Because you know what's going to happen, right?
It's going to be a Kylie Minogue song. They're going to save the Kylie Minogue song for Anita and Kita to lip sync against each other.
They have to, right?
Yeah.
Like they will rigor it to happen.
100%. And guarantee you it's a double save.
Oh, no,
guarantee you. I'm guaranteeing you right now. They're gonna build up this rivalry to not give us the ending of.
Oh no. I didn't even think about that.
They're gonna edge us and never get us off.
I haven't seen them perform really, but like I don't know why every time I go into like a different country's drag race, I just don't have a lot of confidence in their lip syncs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pleasantly surprised with one of the people in lip sync. And
I will say, I think in Australia, it is more lip syncing than it is. Like in the UK, it's not as much lip syncing. It's really live singing and like telling jokes and hosting.
Yeah, it's more cabaret.
But I do think in Australia, it is similar in a way to American. Because I think Australia has paper money, because I think that's the big thing about it is like the countries that don't have smaller paper increments of money are the countries that really don't do tipping.
Oh yeah, so you ain't got to be bucking and splitting and kicking if you ain't.
Yeah.
You don't need money.
Because they're not gonna in Canada the dollar, they're like heavy dollar coins. They don't tip you in Canada because they're throwing coins at you.
Make it hail, baby, make it hail.
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna be so pissed if I perform in Canada. I'll be like, where's my money? Where's my money?
You just come out with a bucket on your head, like going around to collect all the change.
Absolutely. I do WAP, I have my bucket and my mop, and then I'll walk around. The Celine version. Do you know that the Celine, the like parody? It's not actually Celine, but it's like I performed that a few times already, and now I want to do it with a bucket and a mop and walk around in Canada being Celine Dion singing WAP.
I would live for that. I would live for that.
Fuck me, Toronto.
If you're listening out there from Canada, please.
Yes, if you own a bar in Canada, bring me out there.
Or Australia. Look at the qualifications.
I need to look at my travel qualifications for Australia.
Yeah. So the trauma section. So we get the Keita and Anita storyline.
Mm-hmm. And also the weight loss journey storyline as well.
Yeah, which I didn't really see coming.
I didn't either. I saw the old photos where I'm like, oh. What?
The before pictures, I literally thought it was a different person. I was like,
and then I thought it was a different person until I saw the makeup. I'm like, whoa, that is literally it's the same makeup, which is good. I guess no matter where she is. But I was like, oh, work, bitch. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I was very like, wow, good job, good for you.
Yeah. And then I think, is there anything else that happens before we get to the runway?
There was the conversation with Jojo and Scarlett about the missions, and now so I knew Australia had a very large racism problem. Very large, as far as their social constructs and society structures. I never knew anything about the missions that Jojo was talking about before watching the episode. Yeah, and I found that very I was really happy that they included it, because I feel like on other franchises of Drag Race that could have been cut out. And so I really am glad that they included it. And it gave us really a lot of insight into Jojo as a person.
Yeah, it really did. Because I think even on this last season of Drag Race America, with all of let's say the Elliot moments, they didn't show any of those. So I'm intrigued. Maybe if I don't know if they're learning their lesson from the fan reaction, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it's also maybe it's a different editing, because it's a different network. So it's probably in Australia, if you notice, they didn't blur out any of the nipples during the runway.
They sure didn't. But it was also on, because I watched it on Wow Presents Plus.
So do I. So maybe that's why.
There's no editing. There is editing, but there's no censoring or anything.
Yeah. I will say, we got that cute little Coco Jumbo, etc. moment where they were talking about everyone. And I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When she fully saw Electra, she's like, ooh, I was fucking wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah. I was like, that's so funny. I just Coco's one of those people you see out of the corner of your eye and you're like, you're just always entertaining.
Yeah, I want to be her friend so bad.
Yeah.
So bad I want to be her friend.
So bad.
Yeah, and then right before the runway, kind of the segue into it, Scarlett's outfit decides to
rip
off this. Yeah.
What would you do?
First, I would cry. Second, I would, I don't know, because I guess I would, sew it back together. That's all you can do.
I would freak out. I would probably there would probably be at least 10 minutes of footage of me screaming.
Oh yeah, it would be me walking around to everyone like, "Can someone fix this? Can someone fix this? Can someone fix this?"
Oh, I would make it everyone's fucking problem. Someone would be helping me do it, because I would be too angry. It would most likely be a producer where I would be like, "Fix this before
get a PA over here right now."
Yeah, send the PA here right now to fix the fucking outfit. Damn.
I'm surprised that Thread actually kept it together. Honestly.
Because that was heavy. That was.
I was looking for the rip when she walked down the runway, and I couldn't really see it. So I'm like, how did she do that?
I feel like she sewed it, but because she sewed it with a dark thread too, so I was shocked that you couldn't really see it. But she probably put makeup over it, because with it being silicone, she could easily blend over that.
I didn't even think about that. You totally can. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I would freak out. I would be pissed.
Yeah. I would be too. And
because imagine how much that costs as well.
It's so expensive. Also, what if you had to pee? What do you do? I could
never getting out.
I have the smallest bladder in show business. That is my thing. I could if I ever get on Drag Race, I'm gonna be that bitch that's hi, I have to pee. I can't stand here for 8 hours without peeing.
Oh, 14 hours without going to
myself.
Oh, put in a catheter.
I'll look out on stage, turn around and pee there, but I'm gonna go pee. I'm an adult.
Middle of the runway, you're getting critiqued. I need to go to the bathroom right now.
Yeah, I'm I can either pee here or in the bathroom. It's up to y'all. Whoever's lip syncing have to slip and slide over there. But
I'm just imagining RuPaul's reaction in my head to someone just fully just peeing all over the stage. She's like full piss.
I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe one day.
I feel like Rue would live.
I think so. It depends I think it really depends what kind of mood she's in. Because she used to because when she started out, she was so like punk and like fuck the patriarchy, and now she's so like don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
Speaking of Rue, looked great walking down the runway, introduced the judges, and all of a sudden, we got a boy Rue.
I am like, I'm also confused though, because is this the whole season? Because if they've actually filmed, let's just say they actually did film in like a short period of time. If Rue couldn't get Raven, or because that's what the rumor actually is that Raven couldn't go to Australia. So like, if you like, is Rue not in drag the whole time?
I think she is, because I want to say on the preview for the next episode, it showed Rue in drag on the panel.
But they also show Rue in drag on the panel in the preview for the first episode, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
So I'm kind of like, are they editing you back into the trailers and then showing you?
That would be everything. She like literally just sits down for like a second in each outfit, is like, or something like that. I don't know. I'm very intrigued. I want to see it. Honestly, I don't care either way. If we're being honest, I don't care either way.
I don't watch Drag Race for RuPaul. I'm sorry. No. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's fine either way. Like, I love looking at her looks every week because I think they're gorgeous. But
I don't care. I'm not watching it for her.
Yeah, no.
I'm watching it for the people on it.
She already is out of drag halfway by the time she sits down. So
yeah.
Oh, which if anyone ever does RuPaul again for Snatch Game, they need to be in sweatpants from the waist.
100%.
Like, they need to do that. I think that would be so shady and hilarious.
And if someone, here's the thing, 100% that would be the move to go, and then to just leave, just walk off.
Just walk. Absolutely. Just
walk. There's all those talks of the fact that RuPaul after the lip sync just stands up and walks away.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
Oh, for an hour? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's like for a long time.
Oh wow. Because I know like she goes off and like re-watches the lip sync. Like that's what she's on.
Oh, is that what she's supposedly doing?
Yeah, she's going off and like watching the lip sync again. It's what I've heard.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so I do know they're there for like a little bit, and they can like chill out, sit down after your lip sync and everything. But yeah, I didn't know it was like a whole hour.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a really long time.
I believe it. Yeah.
Like the critiques in the lip sync part are probably, I think, what people say takes the longest.
That is definitely true. The critiques take like, especially at the beginning of the season, 12. I think like the runway days are like 14 hours. Like at probably like the first episode, like because you have everyone doing one, maybe two runways.
Then, how many pee breaks is that for you? In 14 hours of being a drag, how many times would you have
pee breaks? Well, so an hour is minimum 473, but
perfect.
Believably, I could probably squeeze it down to like 10.
10?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If I had water that day, did I drink anything?
That's true. You'd have to drink a lot of water because
I have to stay hydrated. That's the problem. If I get
because they'd probably not. You're probably not eating as much either because you're in full drag.
Like the problem is like if I don't drink, like if I'm not hydrated, I'm gonna like throw up after I do anything because I'm gonna be so dehydrated and not be able to stand. But if I drink water, I'm gonna have to pee every fucking 45 minutes.
Imagine they don't let you. I need to know.
What are they going to do? Fight me? Are they going to physically stop me?
Can someone find out how many pee breaks they're given on Drag Race? I need to know.
I will put my iPod in my fucking. I will listen to my words while I go pee. Don't worry. Like I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
They follow you in the Untucked Lounge to the bathroom.
Yeah. Why not? Like I'm very big on what's the saying? Don't ask permission. Ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
Unless it's like unprofessional, then obviously like don't throw glitter on a stage that someone else is gonna have to sweep up. Like that kind of stuff. But like for that, like when Roxy Andrews, fun little backstory, when she had her wig underneath her other wig, that wasn't there the whole time. She said during Untucked, she said, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go put on this wig in the workroom."
Oh shit.
And changed her hair, put the hair on underneath the other hair. And they were like, "Roxy, you can't do that." She's like, "What are you gonna do? Stop me?"
Well, I guess it's the same mentality of like Valentina, where she was like, "I'll take as long as I want."
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Start without me?
Start without me? Someone else said that actually.
Wait, really?
I can't remember who it was, but they said like about something that they did on Drag Race, and I can't remember who it was I was watching. But they were like, but at the same time, like, what were they gonna like? What if I'm just like not ready yet?
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but it was really funny.
Yeah. But literally, what if you're not ready? What if you have to go to the bathroom? Like, what are they? Yeah. You're right. What are they gonna do?
I know there's like whatever, but like also they have union breaks. I guess they have union breaks too, so
that's true because the crew's gonna have to pee.
Yeah, maybe I'll plan it. I need to look into the workers union and I'll see what the stuff are out.
You got to start training their bladder. Most people train to paint their faces faster. You have to start training the bladder.
Hold the bladder longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, the runway is where we are.
Since we've got off topic with this whole.
Up first was Scarlett Adams. The two categories were Born Naked and No Place Like Home. Mm-hmm. Do you want to go by queen or go by category?
I'm good either way.
Let's go by queen. We can just like first one, second one. So Scarlett was up first. She had her nude silicone bodysuit and a little red coat, cape thing. I thought it was fun, serviceable. Had the little pussy up there. It was cute.
Yeah, it did the job. It did what it had to do.
I wanted it to be like more. I wanted like maybe some stones or something. I don't know.
It would have been nice if she stoned the vagina.
Yes. Literally, I said, where is her vajazzle? Like, where is you're a drag queen showing an actual vagina.
Or like glitter vagina.
Yeah, like sparkle it up.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're a drag queen.
It just needed to be, I think it could have been amped a little bit. Happy that she hid the rip. Mm-hmm. Very pleased that worked out for her. But I just thought it was a good look. Like it was just it was a good born naked look without being naked and showing like boy body.
Yes. Especially with the looks that followed.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think it was a great look, but it was definitely one of the better ones.
Yes. Her hometown look, again, I thought was just kind of like cool.
She was a fun little lake bird, whatever that is. I thought it was very fine. I did not like her makeup.
No.
On that particular look. I don't know what it was, but there just wasn't enough. She didn't do it.
It's almost like she tried to change it a little bit between the two, but couldn't do as much as she probably wanted to do.
Yeah. If she would have given me a black swan, like big angular eye, I think I would have gagged. Like I would have gagged. I would have loved it. It would have been it. But instead, she just gave me a little pretty face with like a bunch of nudes and.
Well, and I also thought the dress should have been longer.
Yeah, it was longer or shorter.
It needed something the proportion needed to be different.
Yeah.
And also I feel like this has been done a few times.
Yeah, the bird. Look at me, I'm a bird. But...
Yeah, I'm a bird. Look at that. Yeah, it's been done.
The judges liked it though, so they're good. Yeah. Then up next was Maxie Shield. She wore for her nude was just a clear mini trench. I hated it. I absolutely hated it.
I was like, this is ugly, and it's not like born naked.
Yeah, and it would have been even better. It would have been maybe okay if I couldn't also see her undergarments underneath the clear trench that wasn't even clear. Like, how do I see your undergarments but not your body? Like, I didn't understand.
I didn't get it. I also wish she took it off. Like, where is the actual naked reveal?
See, it would have been fun if she would have done like a naked bodysuit, and what if she had like a like that material, but like in a little leotard. So it's like story, like yes, I'm naked, but like it's see-through, but I'm naked underneath. But it goes with it brings the trench into it. So like
it did give me shower curtain. It gave me like very shower curtain vibe.
Very bad. It gave me do you know the coats, the little trenches? I have two of them, so no shade. From Rainbow. Like the little mesh, like
yes,
has on the little. I have it in white and hot pink. But yeah, it gave me that.
They're cute. I mean, they're cute trenches. It's a cute trench. It's just
also
not
like the main stage of Drag Race. Like this is your first runway. Like you can't do that.
No, it's also not a born naked look. Like for me, I was like, "This, you're not naked. You have clothes on."
Well, you literally have clothes on. You literally have so many clothes on right now.
Yeah, there's so many layers. Like no.
So many layers. I was obsessed with her hometown look. She was a prawn. I am obsessed. It was camp, but it was fully rhinestone. I have to appreciate that.
I liked it from the neck down.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I hated the neck up. I thought her makeup was bad, and I hated the wig. I was like, I hate this wig.
Yeah, I did not like the wig. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I loved the little thing when she came in with.
Yes.
I always wish. I don't know why these girls every time on Drag Race do the reveal in the back.
No idea.
Do it when you walk down there.
When you first walk on stage at a show for your performance number doesn't start with the big moment.
No, yeah, like, yeah, that's also, yeah, you know, like, even when a queen wears a giant oversized coat and you know they're going to do a reveal, they at least wait till, like, the first verse is over.
Yeah, they don't, like, walk to the, like, front, like, where they enter from and take it off and do it there. Like, I just don't know. She should have walked to the end and then taken it off.
Yeah, because, like, then you would have got the actual full look. But maybe, honestly, maybe it wasn't great. She didn't want to get that close to the judges. Who knows?
Here's the thing. I almost wish that it was I almost wish if she wore a different wig and it was somehow, like, flippable from, like, that was, like, the wig.
Cute.
And when she turned it, that would have been, I would have been like, yeah, I'm here for that.
Or if it was made out of like, not like cardboard where it was made out of. If it was like foam, because Australia, they love foam. Like if that was a orange foam, like with the things on it, so she could actually walk without it like flopping around.
That would have been cute. But
I loved it. It gave me Sacha Belle on her.
It was orange Sacha Belle lobster dress.
And honestly, I stand by that Sacha Belle dress. I thought that was cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I liked the dress. I wrote it down. I said, Maxie, like the dress, burn the wig.
Yeah. So yeah, it made me laugh. It made me. I thought it was fun, so I liked it. After her was Electra Shock in her RuPaul reference with the little shoulder, like little football shoulders.
I don't have an answer for that.
My Alexa thought I was talking to her.
Well, your Alexa's about to think I'm gonna weed her.
Yeah, so the little RuPaul shoulders, like, it was fine.
To me, it was. I hated it. I was like, I think this is so ugly. Like, and I also did not see the RuPaul reference in it. Like, until they put the picture next to it, I was like, that's not a like, what? That, because it wasn't. It was a different interpretation of the look. And I know it wasn't meant to be like a recreation. But if you're going to harp on the fact that it is a RuPaul look, then I should know it right away.
Yeah, totally. I think the one part I really did like about it, though, was I didn't realize the helmet. She was bald, had a regular head, and then the helmet had the hair attached to it. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that she could have used that maybe like in another fun look. But the rest of it. So that part I liked, but
yeah, I also didn't understand why she like belt. There was a belt. She was nude.
I think it was to hide a tight line or something. Is my guess.
Yeah, but I noticed that first, and I was like, "Why are you wearing? You're naked. Why are you wearing a belt?
Why you got a belt on?
You're naked."
But honestly, maybe my next grinder hookup, just nothing but a belt. I'm gonna try it out. Why not?
Nothing but a belt and just see if it works. If it works,
Stretch it a little bit. I'll do like big like drag, like the not the spandex, but the stretchy belts. That I'll do one of them. Ooh, a corset belt. Could you imagine?
I would live.
Absolutely. And then she had. What else did she do?
Her hometown look, the New Zealand bird. I have
in my notes, it's sheets and a rainbow.
The second she turned around, I was like, she looked like 5 queens I know in the face.
Oh,
like I literally was like, you look like a combination of like 4 different people. Like I could throw a rock and see you. See this mug happening like down the road across the street and over. Like it was very much a like, this is, but it also, for someone who says they've done drag 8 years, I feel like looks like a baby queen.
She maybe she doesn't have YouTube. Maybe she can't figure out tutorials or anything. I don't know. Or maybe no one just corrected her. Maybe no one's called her a fucking booger to her face yet. Now she's gonna know.
I mean, I hope she figured. I just like, I was watching it and I was just kind of like, you've done drag for 8 years, but you look like people that I know who have done drag for like a year.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. But it was sheets and a rainbow and feathers.
No. I really did like, if she didn't have the little rainbow feather things, I liked it, actually. Like, I didn't think it was any hometown moment, but I thought it was a cute outfit. I enjoyed it. I would wear it, like, at a gig. It would be so fun.
I didn't understand why the sheets connected the way they did to the wrists, because it was front and back, and I was like, if it was side to side, I'd be like, okay. But it was like the front one connected and then the back one connected. So it like crisscrossed.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what's making it unflattering for me.
Maybe she put it on wrong.
Can you imagine?
She's got it designed by someone. They did not tell her how.
They did not tell her how to, like, because everyone has that moment with the designer where they're like, how do I actually put this on?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Like, I get out and I'm like, I don't know where this part is supposed to be on my body.
Yeah.
Is it like top or the bottom? I don't know what we're doing.
Oh yeah. No. It definitely looked like she didn't try it on before.
And then up next we have Coco Jumbo.
Coco Jumbo. First look, first of all, again, beautiful in the face. Like most, like I would arguably say probably one of the most beautiful queens that I've seen on Drag Race in like any franchise. I would say that arguably. I think she is beautiful, gorgeous.
I agree.
But this look concept, really liked the concept. Mm-hmm. I thought the execution was shit.
Yeah, it was not. It didn't look great. What did it say? I just wrote pillow face.
Pillows.
It's a pillow face.
Yeah. Stuffed pillows.
I think when I look closer at the little calamaris on the side, the earrings, there was a lot of, like, it was very sparkly. Like,
she said, she goes, I got all this jewelry that I put on these earrings from Australian jewelers, like all these people. So I was like, great. When Michelle called them calamari, I was like, bitch, that's right. You're right.
You're right. And then, however, her King Kong looked.
I lived. I was like, okay, this is good. Like, I was obsessed with that look.
My friend pointed this out yesterday when we were watching it, and they were like, "That's Selena." And then he showed me a photo of the hair too, like her mug, and that hair is Selena.
Oh my god!
Look if you look it up in a little bit, and like literally, it was like one of the first photos that popped up of her. I was like, oh my god, you're right.
No, I see it when you said it. I was like, oh my god, because I've been trying to figure out who she looks like. Because she's so pretty, and immediately I went to Patrick Starr, but I think that's because of the build, and I do think they have similar like face shapes.
Yeah, they have similar eye makeup.
Yes, eye makeup. Yeah. I loved her hometown look. It was just so funny to me, like because it was so like literally she said we're known for bananas, and who doesn't love bananas more than King Kong? Like the way you go, like that is a drag queen mentality to go from we like bananas to King Kong.
And like, just to be that pretty and walk down the runway in a gorilla outfit, I love it.
Gorilla chaps. They were gorilla chaps. That's what sent me.
It was a moment. It was fashion. It was elegance.
I'd give up anything. Like Coco Jumbo is quickly becoming one of just like my favorite queens that I've ever been exposed to and had the pleasure to watch on television. Like so good.
She's the one I'm most excited to watch on this.
Yes.
Yeah. She's the one I want to be Coco's Drag Race. I'm ready for it.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. After Coco was etc. How did you feel about this naked look?
Okay, I liked the naked look. I will say. I think it worked. I think she's quirky and fashionable in a way that Utica lacked on season 13. I think they have a similar demeanor, but I think etc. like edges Utica out very much so in like the fashion and like over like forward mentality. I enjoyed the naked look. Did you not like it?
No, I really did like it.
Okay.
I loved it. The only thing I didn't know, there were like weird like tumors in random places on it. Like there were little lumps. Like she had the one here that was like the open wound, the heart. But then there were other ones like right above the butt. And it was just, I'm like, what's that? What are those? What's that going on?
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Never explained it. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I liked it overall. I think she's beautiful. I think she
beautiful. The fucking rhinestone spine when she took that off. I was like, how did she get that on her? Did she like, lay him down and like lay down on it or something? Like, how did she do that?
I just like, I think she's someone who just uniquely combines a weird personality with fashion in a way that's exciting. So, and I liked it. I thought it was different.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought there were little lumpy lumps, but also at the same time, I was like, they didn't like take me out of it. I'm just like, what's that? I want to know what that is.
Yeah, you were. It distracted you, like,
yeah.
You were, like, curious.
I wanted her to like in her like runway walk, like if she said, "Ooh," and then I have this and this because of this, or she just even said they were there. If someone acknowledged it, that's all I needed. Just someone else to see it. Like,
maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't purposeful.
Maybe, I don't know. They could have also just been bunched up fabric and it just looked weird. I don't know.
That's very true. What did you think of her hometown look?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting color combination, like with the little like mossy green into the gray. I liked it. I liked the little sparkle. It looked like the little sparkle harness. You know how they have the thing and then a little pop out? I like that a lot. I actually thought maybe she should have been in the top 3.
I agree with that. Both of her looks to me gave like top 3 getting critiqued, having a good time energy.
Yeah, she definitely didn't win, but I thought she
Oh yeah, I thought she was definitely up there. I was a little shocked because I thought the second look, as much as it like was a weird color combination, it worked so well.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty. I liked it.
Yeah, it was just a very pretty, like gorgeous queen.
And she showed art and then she showed like drag. And I like someone that can be like, this is avant-garde moment. Then you just
two sides of the coin.
Like, yeah. And after her was, Jojo Zaho.
Oh.
This was bad. These were both bad.
Yeah.
They were bad. They were just bad. Love the concept. Terrible execution.
That's the thing. Both.
Why can I see your stand in the middle? Tights. Like, and then a weird
belt.
Why wear a bodysuit? If your bodysuit why was it see through?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be born naked, like I get like cool, but also if it is gonna be see through, get a body tight, get a stirrup tight, get a.
I also found it interesting. None of them used their natural body.
None of them did. Maybe that's just not. I think Scarlett probably would have been the one of anyone that would do it.
Yeah.
Maybe Etc. No, kind of did. I guess Etc. did kind of. I forgot. She had to take it off.
Okay.
Also, great butt. Etc. If you're watching, great butt.
Ooh. That one viewer right now is etc. Hello, Gorge.
Could you
at least want your butt. But so I think it was just, I just found that interesting because I feel like when they did Born Naked in season 7, it was a lot of people's natural bodies.
Like half of them were just naked.
Yeah. So I feel like this was very different. I do think the titties were in the wrong place, Jojo.
Yeah, the titties were weird.
They were too high. I was like
up here.
I was like, I don't want to say how someone's drag body should look because like all women's bodies are different and we are men in wig, we are people in wigs and people in like body like garments and rearranging ourselves, but like proportionately they were just too high.
Yeah. I have one very important question for this whole category.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get to see, before they filmed, did they get to see Shea Couleé's rhinestone nude bodysuit going down that runway on All Stars 5? Because if they did, that's the bar and there's no excuse for going anywhere else.
I do think that was out by then, by the time they filmed this.
Yeah. So every time I was thinking, I'm like, where's the rhinestone bodysuit? I'm like, you have a blueprint right there.
Yeah, you do have like a prime example of what to do.
Also, where was the bush? Where was like you'd have a little like a boa. You remember boa's like hair runway?
Yes, I love boa.
Yeah, like where was any of that?
Yeah,
where was any of the comedy? Where was anything?
Where was the joke part of Born Naked? There's always usually kind of a joke. Where's the joke? I will say JoJo's second look, great message. I am really excited that we are seeing more of this on Drag Race, of them being allowed to show more, because I do feel like it was really censored in the earlier seasons from actually like having impactful, powerful messages being shared. And now it's great to watch it and see it. I just think it wasn't like the look wasn't executed as gorgeous as it could have been.
Yeah, and it was just a lot of like rookie mistakes, like seeing your like thing in the back, like it wasn't like perfectly fitted. Also, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna if I ever get on Drag Race, I'll think differently. But like whenever you wear something you can't lip sync in, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
For why though? Like,
yeah, because you're not, there's always a chance it could happen.
Yeah. Or at least have like a wig, okay, like this is going to come off and this is going to come on.
Exactly.
If I get bad critiques, flippity flop. This is going off, this is going on.
But yeah, no, there just was, she just missed the mark, I think, in the execution wise of everything. Like it just wasn't elevated enough, but the message was so strong that it's so hard to sit here and be like, well, it's not a powerful, like, because it was a powerful.
Yeah, it was powerful. I also actually didn't know that it was never, it was never seceded.
Yeah.
Like, I did not know that. So I'm like, oh shit. So it's still like literally is still Aboriginal land, and they like have just
they just grab and colonized. Yeah. It's very like, it's so interesting to look at it because in America we don't learn a lot about other countries' culture or history. Like you learn world history and ancient civilizations, and then the rest of the world is America. So it's like, it's very much interesting, and it makes me interested to want to learn more about that aspect of their culture.
Yeah. And I hope we get to know more of it as like the season goes on. Hopefully, hopefully Jojo leaving isn't the
end of this exposure to this area of their culture. Yeah. And then next up was Karen.
Yes, I do think Karen did very well on this. The only thing, she had the little reveal set. The only thing I didn't like about it was it wasn't properly placed. Like the bathing suit, you could see because I know that did not go together, because I've seen those bodysuits before where it's like, oh, here's my tits, here's my thing.
Yeah.
And she probably just had something made, or maybe she already had a little bikini moment. Because it just didn't go over the proper places.
Yeah, it didn't line up perfectly. I did like the yellow wig with the yellow bush. I think that was like it was a very consistent moment. I didn't hate her hometown look either. I don't agree with her winning.
Absolutely not.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely not.
I was like watching it. I was so shocked. Like, spoiler alert, she wins. We all know, but like, did she deserve it? No. Like,
no.
The hometown look was kind of just a stripe. It was a striped dress.
Yeah, it was really cute.
It was really well done.
Great outfit, great design, but yeah, it just wasn't everything.
It wasn't. I know who I wanted to win, and we'll get there.
Yes, we sure will.
But I just think I think both looks were fine. I just on the second watch, it does feel again they like kind of rushed through it, and like you said, there were obvious things that could have put it at a lower level for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, maybe the comedy really sent it over. Like maybe that was a lot.
That's the thing though. The comedy is what kills it for me. Like, because she is funny.
Yeah.
She might be a shit terrible person, but she's funny.
She's a funny shit terrible person.
Yeah.
But yeah, up after Karen was Anita Wiglet, who I really liked the concept of her naked. It was like the Eve.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't the same color as her body.
No. And she was wearing a stirrup tight.
Oh, she was.
She was wearing a stirrup tight so then it was like a beige shoe, her natural skin, and then this like stirrup tight.
Yeah, it needed to go all the way in the foot or have like a booty on. Or like, could you imagine a thigh high boot, like a red
that turned into the leaves? That turned into
that. Yeah. Because I love a thigh high, especially like naked, because it's just a shoe. You're still naked.
Yeah.
But also it covers up the fact that that's not the same color as your skin. And you can just get away with more and just more fashion. And
I also think Eve has been done on the show before. And it's been done, in my opinion, better. Like the idea of Adam and Eve has been done better on the show in other franchises. Yeah. So I do think it was a little bit of like okay, you're naked and you're Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. And
you know I did love?
I wish she would have either shown more actual body, like done like a little like what Alaska did in All Stars 2, like where it was just leaves, and like a fun little snake. Or I just wish it would have been more of a look. But it was just I will say it was fully stoned. Gotta give it up to her. Mm-hmm. At least put some rhinestones on it. But not enough to cover up that it was a different color than her skin.
Not enough to cover up that it was a different color of her skin. You know what I did love though was the sheep.
It was one of my favorite things in the world. Oh my God.
I loved. And that's the thing. I think she is annoying. I don't like her drag that much, but that sheep.
That's one of the reasons where I'm like, she might grow on me. I'm like, anyone that would do that, I like. Like they would do that.
The nipples, when she showed the nipples at Untucked, and they were literally just like little white. Like I was like, this is so funny.
It was so good, and she had a giant. Like she was bodied. She was like, and she had the little hoof shoes on.
Yeah,
I think that was one of my favorite looks of the night. Was it the fashion look? No. Was it like my favorite? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it's funny, and that's what I want. Like, I want a campy queen. Like. Mm-hmm.
She cares about drag but doesn't take herself too seriously, I think, at the same time. But also after her is her good sis, Keita Mean.
Are they gonna do that the whole time, do you think? Do you think they're gonna put them one after the other the whole time?
I hope not. I don't think so. I think it just was random.
I hope
establishing, because I do know they don't always show it in the order that they actually do it.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just really trying to push like these two, like the storyline that they're. So maybe they will.
That's what I'm wondering, is because it feels like they're trying to really serve us on a platter this like Keita and Anita are gonna go at it storyline.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it either. I think Keita will win, but
yeah, I agree. But Keita's runways, I hated both of them.
Really?
Maybe hate is a strong word. I hated the balls.
Oh, really?
I love the dress. It's not new. Like it looked like a dress, and Jada did it better already she made it herself there. Like if you're gonna do white balls dangling off it's one of the things where like if it was like a nude leotard and it looked like her body and it was dripping off, different than being like, here's a nude see-through dress with some balls on it.
Yep.
But that was I don't know.
I liked the balls.
I've heard that about you.
Listen, bitch. I have to stay consistent. I liked the balls. I thought her second look was simple and expected and kind of just like, yeah.
I think that's why I didn't like it. It was just like it was good. It was a very good gown. It was well made. I saw all the ideas. But like, why was it black and white? Why did you look like an old lady playing rugby? Like, what was that hair? Like, where was the sportiness of it? Like, there was no sportiness. Like she should have.
Yeah, if it was a sports outfit instead of a gown, I would be way more into it. But
or like a stripe going like an Adidas stripe going all the way down to make it like both, you know?
Yeah, like a tracksuit gown.
Yeah.
I think the balls were cute. I was into the balls, but I was not into the rugby. Mm-hmm. If it was a rugby like outfit, maybe it had like a bigger rugby ball.
Yeah. Ooh, and if it was stoned, like where was that?
Yes. Or the rugby ball was a headpiece.
Ooh, no, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
And I think also coming right after Anita, who just came down in the sheep outfit, and then you get like a regular like gown. You're like, oh okay.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I wonder if this time it was a choice because they're pushing this Keita thing. So we're going to show you like Anita did better this time first. And then the next time that Keita does better, are we going to see Keita first?
Maybe. I don't know. I want to keep track of this storyline. I want to keep my eye on that. I like it. But yeah, then up last was Art Simone. I thought this should have been winner.
That naked look was flawless.
It made me feel so many good things. Like it is the best half and half look. Yes, have we seen a bunch? Yes, but it is the best one I've ever seen.
Best one.
By far. She had just enough makeup on the like boy side, I'll say. Like, because she was still like had enough to, like,
it was still contoured. It was still
like, and there were rhinestones coming down on the face. It was flawless. The body was so right.
Like, it was just so good.
The body was right, but it also accentuated the girl side, let's say, because it had to pop out in the outfit, and then but it has the body on this side. It was so much detail. Everything was correct. So good.
It was everything. And the hometown look I thought was so fashionable.
Sasha Velour wishes.
Yes, it was so fashionable. And to have this, like, for the black wig that matches this black, like, cape, to then reverse and still have the black wig match this, like, street outfit.
Also, where the fuck did that hat come from?
Your guess is as good as mine, bitch. I have no idea, because you never see her take it out.
Yeah, I never saw.
Did she have a purse? Did she have a purse?
Oh, maybe. I need to go back and, like, watch it frame by frame.
I think she may have had a clutch or something that turned into the hat, which is iconic.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's the thing. She is someone who just thinks.
She thought it through. She did. Yeah. She studied. She did the assignment, and she got extra credit. Like, she was there.
So the top 3 was Scarlett, Karen, and Art.
Yes, I think we both agree that Art should have won.
Yeah.
Do we both agree that I thought that et cetera should have been in the top 3 instead of Scarlett?
It's 100%. I don't know. I think Scarlett is about to get kind of force fed to us a little bit.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be like in a horror situation where she's just this annoying little white boy, and we're gonna have to deal with it because she makes it far. Maybe I don't know. This is actually one season I am not at all spoiled on. I've read some things, but it's already shaping up that some things were wrong that I read. So it's like, because, like, well, a lot of people said, like, oh, Karen doesn't live up to the hype. Like, first episode, she does really poorly, and all of a sudden she comes out and wins. I'm like, wins? Okay, so it could be, yeah.
It could very well be that it's not going to be, like, what was anticipated. But I do think et cetera deserve to be in the top. Yeah.
I'm worried that she's not going to get a great edit, let's say.
Yeah, I do. I am concerned about that. And then the bottom 3 was Elektra, Jojo, and Coco. Which, to be honest, I wish Coco wasn't in the bottom 3. Only because I'm like, you're gorgeous.
I wish she wasn't, but, like, she deserved to be.
The first look was bad.
The first look wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I also think, like, there was no way, like, I think she even knew, like, there's no way she's lip syncing.
No. The way in the back when she was, like, comforting Jojo for the lip sync, I was like, Coco knows there's no way they're going against each other.
But she did listen to her words. I did see her.
Yes.
And so I have to give her props for that. You always got to be prepared.
Oh, yeah. We love good acting. They
put in the top 3. Like, they're like, you were so good. You killed it. Like, you were so good tonight. I had no critiques. I know all those words.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not about to get bamboozled.
No. Especially because you never know on Drag Race or on any drag show. Like, was it Dragula? I think they made, like, someone who won the challenge do the... Yeah. Vander. I think it was Vander.
Oh, well, then they've done it twice then.
Yeah.
When Vander was in, like, the top 4 or something, I think they did it then. Oh, yeah, they do it then in the top 4.
Yeah, I think they did it twice.
For Abhora, she won the wedding challenge, the fan challenge.
And then they made her still do it because they were like, we want to make sure that you are...
Yeah, one of them was like, we think you win. The other one was like, you were the worst. So I kind of I wish they would do that on Drag Race.
Here's the thing, I would love if it became, like, the winner lip synced against the, like, loser. And then it was whoever RuPaul decided was the best in the lip sync actually stayed. That would be, like, evil and conniving, but also wild.
Yeah. They might do that maybe like an All-Stars or something.
Oh, yeah.
I can see them speaking up there.
I will say, Michelle, when she critiques people, she would say things like, very nice first offering. And it's like, in my head, like, that would be so insulting to me because it would be like, oh, you actually don't like it. It's good for the first time you see it. Great.
Yeah. Like, this is fine, but you should together.
I did feel bad for Jojo because it was just like nobody, like, there was no positive.
No. I mean, yeah. But she also
in the critique. Yeah. In the critique, like, it felt like they were like, no, they held on to no good things about
I mean, other than the message, what was there?
Yeah. I mean, I liked the hair. I do agree with you that if you're gonna wear something, you should wear something that you need to lip sync in.
Yeah.
I think from the neck up, I don't think JoJo was terrible, but the outfits just were weak.
Yeah.
But the message was good.
Honestly, she could have probably switched her 2 wigs, the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
But I get the other one's probably more like regal, queen, princess, and that was the look. But also, if you're gonna be lip syncing,
that's very true. You're not gonna,
but maybe she was confident, didn't think she was gonna be in the bottom.
Maybe so.
Who knows? But yeah, we get to the bottom 2, which is Electroshock and Jojo Zaho. The lip sync song is Tragedy by the Bee Gees.
How did you feel?
I haven't heard this song in forever.
Yeah, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Yeah. At what moment in the lip sync did you know Electra was winning?
The split, because RuPaul sits there and is like, I love a split.
Yeah.
RuPaul is every basic person who goes to a drag show who just is there to watch the one girl do the split and then go home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what RuPaul is.
Yeah.
And that's what I knew. Electra was going to win because RuPaul just loses their shit.
The only thing RuPaul loves more than a split is air instruments. Like, if you hit that beat, if you, like, play a little thing, she goes crazy.
Yes.
I'll say I knew Electra was going to win it a little bit earlier. It was the exact moment where she said earring on the beat. She said boom, boom, or it was maybe a little slower, but like it was on a hit each time. I'm like, oh, she's a musical, like not she's a what's the word? Musically like when you feel the music.
Rhythmically. She's rhythmic.
Yeah, she's
on beat.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If there's a term, I'll think of it someday.
Yeah, one day. One day it will come to us.
One day, yes. But yeah, she was really like, she knew the music. She knew where the beats came. She was like, she was ready.
Oh, she knew what she was doing. And I think, and also she was in an outfit that you were ready to lip sync in. Mm-hmm. JoJo, you could see like the wheels turning.
Like, how am I going to do this? What can I do without it falling off?
But here's the thing. At that point, like, sometimes you just give up. Like, don't give up, but like, just take it off.
Yeah, the wig would be gone. If I was wearing that wig or any wig that like is a little heavy, I would make sure my hair, like, I would have a fun hair color. Kind of, I mean, I need to redye mine. My hair's purple right now.
Exactly.
But I would have a fun little hair color coming into Drag Race, so that way, if need be, I could still rip off a wig, like a nice
Joey J.
And if that's not going to stay, I have some fun little lesbian hair now.
Yeah,
let's do it. I have some fun ant hair. You know,
exactly.
It's gonna do it.
Ant hair.
Yeah, I have some fun, fun like wine ant hair.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have like something underneath it to at least like, even if it's like a pixie cut wig like Monet did, like a little pixie cut wig, like something like that, like under that big wig. So if at least it did come off, like you know something's gonna be there. Like you were saying, like fun color hair, pussy, like a short wig, like something.
Rubbing your titties, rip it off. There you go.
Exactly.
Do a little something like that.
Something.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I have so many little flipping wigs that like I don't need to glue them down. I don't need to do nothing. I just pop this on, pop that on, bing bang boom, flip. Here we go.
I support that. I agree. Here's the thing. So I agree with the bottom two. Mm-hmm. We don't agree with the winner. We
do not agree with the winner of the challenge. We do not.
No, but we agree with the bottom two. So at least they got some things correct.
Yes, I think the correct person went home based on the challenge that we saw.
Yes. I do hope in later life that person gets a chance to come back.
Yeah, I
want Jojo Zaho to come back because I do think Jojo offered a perspective that was really great to see on TV. And I think that message should be seen more.
She would be a great like Shangela, where they bring her back, like First Gone, they bring her back for like a later season, like a
Drag Race Down Under season 2.
I think she really needs to chug a few Red Bulls. Like that was the one thing she was just so like.
The energy
were from after she already got eliminated, so like she was like, yeah, blah 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 blah. I'm like, come on, like you're on Drag Race, woohoo!
Like we were saying earlier, we like the queens who are there to make the television show.
Yes. But next week is Snatch Game.
Gaggy.
I love it. Come on, episode 2. Why not?
Literally episode 2.
Why the hell not?
I'm also curious because I have read some rumors about this Snatch Game.
Ooh.
And from what I read, apparently it's not good.
Ooh,
and that's what I'm nervous about because they all seem kind of funny.
Yeah, but I don't know if they seem like funny. I think they seem really like fun, but funny is different. Also, Snatch Game is just a different beast in general.
Like, that's true. Like, it's not like being in the workroom and bantering with people. You're always thinking. And I think that's when people get in the way of themselves in Snatch Game, is because they don't let themselves just not think and just do.
Yeah. Do you do any like impersonations? Have you ever done like a Snatch Game for a competition or anything before?
So I've done an Abby Lou Miller impersonation and a Trisha Paytas impersonation before. I've also done a Christine Sidelko, which I love. Christine Sidelko is probably my favorite.
Happy Chrysler.
Yeah, like Christine Sidelko is probably my favorite person to do. Because it's just so funny, and also like it doesn't really matter what you say with that type of character because the mainstream media knows 6-second videos of that person. So as long as you hit those moments, you're good.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And that's what I think is key to Snatch Game is like you need to pick someone who like people know well enough to think it's funny that you're doing it and get some of the jokes. But you also need someone who's kind of obscure enough where you can kind of make shit up.
Yeah, you don't have to be like, if you pick someone that RuPaul doesn't know, that's usually bad. Like she knows of, but doesn't like know. If you pick someone RuPaul's a fan of, that is so hard.
You're so
hard to do. Unless you're like Bianca.
Who do you normally do? What are your impersonations?
I have only done one ever for a competition I did. But I did Linda Belcher because we could do copywritten characters.
Okay.
So I did a Linda Belcher moment. It was so much fun.
Would you do the like? Could you get away with doing the actor?
I maybe could, but I want to do like I think if I have to like work on Snatch Games, I'm going to work on my Countess Luann.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do a housewife. Like a Countess Luann, maybe like a Bethany Frankel could be fun.
Oh, a Bethany Frankel. I think you'd kill a Bethany Frankel.
Yeah, just because I always think Luann because like her voice is even like lower than mine. Like I would have to come down here, and I think that would be very fun and entertaining. Yeah. I would have to work on jokes and shit, but I want to do a housewife or maybe someone with a fun like Wisconsin accent.
Oh.
Or like would you like a bag for your bagel? Oh, for crying over the beer cheese. Oh my god.
I can see that. I can see that for you.
I don't know any Wisconsin celebrities, but maybe a serial killer or something.
There has to be somebody out there. Somebody famous comes from Wisconsin, right?
I'm sure. I mean, here's the thing. I know if I'm ever on, I'm lip syncing in Snatch Game. It's fine. I'll take the hit.
You think that?
I do. I think I'm very funny, but I'm not. I don't know. I just don't do impersonations that great.
I see me for Snatch Game being the person who everyone expects to do really well and then cracks. You know, there's always that one person who's everyone's like, they're going to do really good at this. Yeah. And then they're like, garbage. That's what I see for me. Yeah. I see like total bomb energy, but then like comes back maybe later. Like comes back from it. Bounces back.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe Lisa Vanderpump. Honestly, I'm probably going to do a housewife, but like Lisa Vanderpump maybe. Have like dogs everywhere.
I'm surprised that more people have not done housewives.
I am too, because I feel like they've been somewhat successful. Or at least safe.
Do you think we're gonna know a lot of the people these people are about to do on Snatch Game because it's Australia and New Zealand?
I think we're gonna know some. Like obviously, 2 people are planning on doing Bindi Irwin.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be fun. But other than that, I don't know because a lot of the UK people I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe, and like all of the Holland people I didn't know except for Joe Exotic. But
all of the Holland people, I had no idea who they were.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're like encouraged to do Australian celebrities. Like, is my thought maybe?
I really wonder I really wonder who people other than Bindi Irwin, what's gonna come out because I'm also excited for the Bindi Irwin because I was someone who like cackled at the fact that like Bindi Irwin was like all of a sudden a celebrity. Like out of nowhere, like had a show on Discovery Kids and was in the Free Willy movie. Like, where did you come from?
See, I want one of the 2 Bindi Irwins to say fuck it, then they do Steve Irwin. And they just have a giant, like, stingray spike in their chest.
That would be a moment.
No, too far.
Here's the thing. Talk about a conversation starter. Like, talk about a conversation starter for that. Like,
but you don't acknowledge it the whole time. You're like, what? What? Like,
RuPaul asks you how it is, and you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. This was
Nothing
there.
I really hope that we know there's at least like more people that we know. I will say I will be shocked if someone doesn't do a Chris Lily and does a Jamae, like a Jamae type of character. Do you know who that is?
Yes, I know Jamae.
Yeah, so Jamae, like I could see someone trying to do the actor who played Jamae only because like that's really big, like over there.
Yeah, I would love that, but like it's a whole Snatch Game of just his characters.
Yes.
That would be fun.
I think that would be really, really wild.
Yeah, I think that could work.
Real problematic. So none of those ones, but the rest of them.
Yeah.
But also, like, people say that about Australia. Apparently, Australian humor is like really based around like a lot of problematic jokes. Like, and that's what people are saying online too. Is like people are nervous for Snatch Game because they think it's very much not going to be received well because of that.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see how it turns out.
Once again, I cannot wait to see how this turns out. I need to get those little tiny opera glasses so I can just keep doing that every time I do that, you know?
We'll just get them as a team.
Oh, yes. Let's get
one.
Just like, ooh. Work. So, yeah, do you have any other final thoughts on this episode or what's going to happen next episode?
So overall, I'm going to give this episode, I'm going to grade it. And I'm going to overall give this episode, I think, a B+. Because to be honest, it's not, I don't see this becoming my favorite Drag Race franchise. That will always be Drag Race Thailand, period, point blank. But I do see this as a promising premiere episode for a new franchise of Drag Race. And I do think that it should develop. One thing we didn't talk about that I did notice, the workroom is small, right?
Yeah, it's really tiny.
And so is the runway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember we watched it. I'm like, oh, they're going back to the season 2 runway.
Everything's mini. I was like, why is it also like? I didn't realize we go across the globe and it all shrinks. Like,
I mean, I guess everything's small in Australia.
I guess so.
Well, not some things from my experience, but you know. But yeah, I wonder if they like rented out the warehouse or whatever, and then they got there and they was like, oh no, we didn't expect it to be this small.
What are your thoughts? What would you grade it?
I think it was a solid like B. It wasn't bad by any means, but it also I didn't laugh that many times. Yeah. I smiled a lot, but I didn't laugh. So like I was entertained. I think I need to see more. I need to fall in love with these people.
Yeah.
I need to have some emotional attachment. But I don't know, but like the production looks great. It seems fun. Like it seems like they're on the right track. And I can't wait to see how offended everyone gets next week.
That's the thing. I'm very excited to see how next week plays out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And next week for us, I think we're gonna have Dylan and Kels back, right?
Yes, I think we're gonna have a full team next week.
Yeah.
I know everyone's so sad to hear that. You'd stop the whole time, but my voice is so sore. I need some help.
Yeah, we need a little, and we miss them. I miss them.
Yeah. I need other people to talk while I go pee, you know?
Yeah. I'm surprised you've held it this long.
Oh my God, can I tell you the first literally last podcast we did? I was like, can we fucking finish? I have to pee so bad, but I didn't want to say that out loud.
Oh, I think I did. I think I literally said, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, we did like 4 hours, right?
4 hours?
Yeah, last time we were doing it for like 4 hours.
Oh my God, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works, shit. Yeah.
You held it for a long time, so I guess you can go further than you think.
I guess I could. You know what? Maybe.
And on that note, thanks for listening to Silent Podcasts. We'll be back next week with more Drag Race Down Under.
Yeah.
Follow me at Robin from HR on all social media platforms.
Yes, and you can follow me at Elise Navy Dad on Twitch, Instagram, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and on Twitter you can find me at Elise Navy _Dad.
Because someone robbed you of your original name.
Someone robbed me of my original name. How dare you?
Oh my God. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. And then